The discounts I have for Up are the best Black Friday sales you could ever ask for. Make sure you head to CaptainCrush.net and take advantage of it before they're gone.
YouTube faithful, what's going on? It is Black Friday. Welcome to the page. Like and subscribe. I cover NBA, NFL, MLB, all the sports. God rest MLB's soul. I cannot wait for it to come back. Currently, we are sweating this NFL dumpster fire, low scoring, boring game. Luther Cash, Swift anytime touchdown cash. I am currently sweating Caleb Williams pass attempts, which should soar. And I need a Dallas Goedert touchdown. If Dallas can't get a touchdown, I'm in shambles. I mean, it's the best spot for tight ends on the slate, and the Eagles just absolutely look like trash. I kind of had a feeling this game was going to be trash. I wish I would have just taken Caleb's pass attempts and Swift, but it is what it is. We're here to talk about NBA, and this video is going to be lightning fast because it is Black Friday. Had a bunch of stuff to do yesterday and have a bunch of stuff to do today. I wanted to get crushed courts out this weekend. I'm working round the clock. I actually need a break because my head is spinning. But for now, let's talk about NBA. Let's see if we can come up with 3 good ones. And the first one we're going to talk about is the thumbnail, Keyonte George. That's right, comment guy, playing the Kings. I'm not afraid of this matchup. I like his points assists. I like his points at 19.5. I think 21.5 might be a little bit too much, but 19.5 points and or his points assists. And why Keyonte George, you say? Because the matchup, check it out. Overall, they're ranked 27th in points allowed. The micro matchup, it's middle of the road. They're ranked 15th as point guard, but also shooting guard. They're ranked 20th. I'm not really worried about the micros or macros with the Kings. I know they stink. You know they stink. The Jazz aren't that great either, to be honest with you. But if we look at the assist allowed, they're ranked 17th. For shooting guards, they're ranked 29th. But here's the deal. Keyonte George has just been absolutely dealing. 4 of his last 5 against bottom 10 defenses. He's absolutely smashing. If you look at the pace factor, Kings play at a faster pace. And listen, I also like a run back from that side. If you don't want to play Keyonte George, I get it. You can go right back to Lauri Markkanen's points. You know he's in a slump lately, so it seems, but he used to be a wagon. But the man who just returned from injury, Keegan Murray at power forward. It's 12th in the micro matchup, but overall, the Jazz are ranked 29th. I am not afraid to play Keegan Murray. And then if you don't want to play Keegan Murray, guys, I have a chance for you too. Now, here's why Keegan Murray. Look at the minutes. 38, 44, 36. If Keegan Murray's going to be playing big minutes, he's going to be chucking the rock. 16, 19, 14. Remember, he was out injured. He didn't play. Now he's come back. And I said the books hadn't adjusted, and I still don't think they've adjusted. So you can take Keyonte George and run it back with Keegan Murray. Okay, a 1v1, Keegan, you take him down at 14.5. That's the line you want for Keegan. Or you can do this number right here. Take Lauri Markkanen at 27.5. No, we would want Lauri Markkanen at 24.5, even though I think he has range to get 28. It's just a little bit too high to ask. And then you would pivot to Zach LaVine because it's Friday. This would be the 2 pivots off of Murray and Keyonte, okay? So you have Lauri and LaVine, or you can go with Keegan and Keyonte, which is my favorite. I've just given you guys options. And then we want to look to another play that I like, which is Mr. Clowney at 16.5 points. What is the deal with this? He just dropped 31, 22, 19, 13, 12. He's been trending up, and the only reason not to play him is because look at the matchup versus power forwards. They don't give up a lot of points, okay? I get it, but versus centers, they give up 21. I think the line is a little bit too low for what he's capable of. Nobody's on Clowney today, and look at his last 3 games. Like I said, trending up. He's exceeded 14.5 in 4 of his last 5 games at home. 17 shots, 15. If he shoots 15 or 17 times, he's going to soar. Now, I get it. People are out, injuries, yada, yada. It's not something you want to anchor, guys, by any means. Batum got there. Bobby Portis was able to get 19. Kuzma can get 17. It's real simple. If his shot falls, he's cashing. If not, chalk it. Do not anchor Clowney, but get some exposure. And if you're scared, take him down to 12.5. No one's talking about him today. I think that's a first game at 640-ish that you could sweat, get it out of the way. I think it's fine. And then another play that I like, unfortunately it is popular, but I take it every freaking game, and that's Cade Cunningham's rebounds at 4.5. Now you can take him all the way up to 6. I get it, but guys, until they make this like 8 or 9 or 10 like Giddy, I'm going to keep taking it. Take a look at the head-to-heads. On 1029, he was able to get 6. Okay, we see that. Now, also, Banchero's out of the mix, so we don't have to worry about him. And Cade's last 5, he has just turned into him. Like, honestly, Cade's always been good. It's a bad matchup for rebounds allowed for rebounds. I get all that, but guys, this isn't a matchup play. It's not. It's a bad matchup for rebounds. But he covered last time, and the thing is, it's you only take it at 4.5 because he's Cade. Another play you do not want to anchor. Cade Cunningham, 4.5 rebounds, and then on the other side, if you don't want to take that, you take Franz Wagner at 5.5 rebounds or his 9.5 RA. Stupid simple, right? They're 15th and allowed in rebounds allowed to small forward position. Overall, they're ranked 9th. Neither of these teams are good matchups for anyone to get rebounds, but Franz Wagner's gone over 5.5 in 9 of his last 11. This was when he was popular the last game versus Philadelphia. They got blown out of the gym and he chalked, but I still think he can get 6. His line is normally 6.5. Tease it down to 4.5 if you're scared. It's completely fine. I'm honestly shocked it's not popular, but 4.5, even 3.5. Franz Wagner has so many paths to getting 3.5 today. This isn't popular because the matchup is bad. I get it. 7.5 RA. These are your options. Cade or Franz. If you don't want any one of them, I understand it. Fade, but make sure you have exposure to Keontae George and Keegan Murray tonight. There is a ton of games. We're going to talk about 2 more people, but before I do, guys, let me tell you about my Black Friday sale. First of all, I have Flex Friday going on. 4 people in my Discord every week on Friday get $25 free roll lineups. That means I cash app them 25 bones. They put it in a lineup. They get to play Flex Friday on me, no strings attached. My wife usually picks the winner. That way it's completely random. There's no bias at me. We're on the live stream. She picks the names, and that is how we do it. Now, I provide data models, spreadsheets, which my NBA fantasy sheet is out right now, which is this bad boy right here, guys. I have all the fantasies. Look, if you want to take Isaiah Hartenstein tonight, I give you his minutes, his usage rate. The usage rate is how many times the ball's in his hand. I give you his fantasy point per minute. The last 5, the floor, the ceiling, I give you a projection, meaning this is how many I think he's getting tonight, which right here is at 27. And his line on PrizePicks is 29, giving us a 2.5 point differential. So you would be taking under and grabbing value. This is a cheat sheet for the fantasy scores. If you use this on a daily basis, you will be profitable, okay? Make sure you are locked in on this. I also give the straight model projections, points, rebounds, assists. For NBA and NFL, here was NFL today. Caleb Williams projected for 33, almost 34 pass attempts. Super easy. You know we're just going to take over 34 attempts. You know we're just going to take over 32.5 attempts, which we did, and it should cash. If you took it at 29.5, that should cash too. Full projections for Sunday. Yesterday was an amazing day. As you can see here, a lot of people ate that Chiefs game fed, thank God. A lot of people got it. The straight bets hit. Monty, my anytime touchdown. I had a 5-man anytime touchdown lineup, guys. $5 to win 900. I had Kels, Montgomery, Watson, Ferguson, and Likely. Ferguson's TD got called back and Likely fumbled his TD in the end zone. I should have turned 5 into 850 with a 5-man anytime TD. I'm doing it again. Tomorrow, another 5-man anytime TD. I also take them straight. So if they don't hit in the parlay, at least I'll make some coin on the side. That will be posted under the daily props and the captain slips tab. Live stream 6 days a week. There will be a live stream this Sunday as well. The Pickens and Kels. My NFL video yesterday was surgical. I told you guys about Monty. I told you guys about it all. And now it's your time to get in for Black Friday, guys. I think there's 20 spots left. That's right. I've had 30 new members come in on this discount so far. You can get 30 days free if you sign up for Underdog, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, Chalkboard, or Onyx. All you have to do is use code CRUSH. Take advantage of those promos, the free deposits, the free squares. Onyx will give you 4 free bets for $25, and I'm making Onyx lineups all the time. I will show you my Onyx lineups momentarily. You can see yesterday I had this 7X lineup for Onyx. Lamar, Burrow, Love, Goff, Dak, and Mahomes. Kind of goblins, but not really, and it paid 7X. I should have nuked it, but yesterday, just like I told my Discord, I only played $5 and $10 lineups yesterday for the most part because I just wanted to have a little sweat. Nothing real stressful for Thanksgiving, guys. I wasn't about any stress yesterday. It was stressful enough with the cooking, the family, and everything else, but get on Onyx. You can play for $10. They'll throw you 100. Same with Underdog. You can't beat it with a stick. And then if you want to buy direct, you'll be grandfathered in at $25 a month, which will get you crushed quartz when it is due. And then the discount is Promo code Friday, all caps for new members. You get your first month for $12.50. The price of a Starbucks coffee and breakfast sandwich, 30 days of content, bang. If you're a current user, former user, promo code free. You buy 2, you get 1 free. 3 months for $50, you get $25 off. I think that is completely fair. 3 months for the price of 2. That again is promo code Friday and promo code free. That is the Black Friday special, guys. Live stream later today for the Flex Friday drawing. Live stream on Sunday for the NFL Cook. It's not just about picks and everything. There's so many Discord servers and so many things out there. Not only do I give you the analytics and the tools, I give you guys a solid community. We got a lot of solid guys in there. I could spend a whole video talking about role members that contribute, that help new members post their lineups. I don't want to mention any names because I know I will leave somebody out, but you guys, if you're a role member, I am grateful for every one of you. Thank you for helping out and making our community what it is, and that is my thankful. I'm thankful for my Discord community. They run this whole thing. They allow me to do what I love, and they're very supportive and appreciative. Also, the YouTube faithful, if you guys would like and comment and take advantage of that discount while you can, guys. Again, it's not just about the pick. We do picks primarily and slips and learning how to do all that, obviously, but we talk about other things. We have video games. We have other interests other than sports. It's a tight-knit community. Sure, there's some knuckleheads. You're going to get that in any community you're in, but I'll take mine up against the best of them, guys, and that is church, yo, to quote Jesse Pinkman. Now, let's take a look at what else we got. Who among you is going to throw stones at Josh Giddey? Are you going back to Josh Giddey? I won't begrudge you a bit, comment guy. 38.5 PRA. You're either taking Josh Giddey versus the Poverty Hornets, or you're taking Kobe Wagon White PRA. And if you don't want to dibble and dabble with Josh Giddey's PRA, you go right down here. It is Flex Friday, 40%. 16.5 RA for Josh Giddey, or you can hammer his floor at 14.5. I think it's hitting. If Josh Giddey can't get 14.5 RA, he's banned. Simple. Don't you get it? Look at this. If I take this 2 right here, it's 2x. Look at comment guy. They're giving me 2x with Josh Giddey 14.5 RA and Keontae George 19.5. 2x, okay? And I got a whole playlist full of other plays and wagons and everything else a man could want. Now check this out, Papa. You're telling me Franz can't get 5 boards? You can get 1.7x? You can get Starby's money right there, comment guy. Oh yeah, we do Starby slips around here, Papa. We ain't ashamed. We do Starbucks slips. And you know what? Since it's Black Friday, I'm just gonna hammer the prop. This is rapid fire props right now, buddy. Duren. You want to go back to Duren? Who's gonna stop him? Wendell Carter Jr.? Give me Jalen Duren, 19.5 points assists. That's right. He chalked against Boston, chalked against the Pacers. Today, he hits pay dirt. Fade the Thunder because you don't want to deal with that, but I will tell you this. If you want to take the Suns at plus 700 and maybe the world shakes on its axis and the Suns upset the Thunder, Goliath goes down via a slingshot, hey, there's a world where that happens. You're getting 7-1. Maybe take a shot on it, Papa. And then we got wagons like Alex Sarr. I will not begrudge you one single solitary bit if you take Alex Sarr's fantasy score. You could run it back with Mr. Walker. You could run it back with Mr. Salesman Siakam. But one thing that's got my attention that I can't make sense of is Mr. Onyeka Okongwu. And I knew it! Oh my Lord, I knew it. His line was 13.5 earlier. Comment guy. Now it's 15.5. I was like, what is that? It's got to be a free square. And it was. Look at what I am currently sweating, comment guy. I need a Dallas and Romo Dunze touchdown like a dog needs a bone. I need it like a dog needs a bone. Dallas Goedert and Romo Dunze was always just A.J. Brown and DeAndre Swift, but it is what it is, comment guy. We got to move. Dallas had the best matchup on the slate. This is why football is so entertaining and so frustrating at the same time, but it is what it is. Anyways, back to NBA we go, okay? So we were talking about Josh Giddey. We talked about a couple other guys. Now there's the narrative with Luka Doncic playing his old team tonight. Can he drop 33.5 points? You betcha if you want to take him, but LeBron and Ayton are in the mix. I have no problem taking Luka's points tonight to go off, guys. I have no problem. If Giannis plays tonight, you target him. If not, you go to Ryan Rollins, just like I told you guys the other day. You got 1v1 optimals all over the place. You got Yo Donnie, who just put up a stinker in Toronto, 17 points. You're telling me Yo Donnie can't get 28 versus the Atlanta Hawks? My brothers and sisters in Christ, he can. And Onyeka at 15.5 points has got to be hitting. if he plays full minutes. It was 13.5 earlier. I mean, I know we're talking about a lot of plays, guys, but there's so many. Remember the main priority focus, but there's so many good plays tonight, dude. There's so many good plays. This is why Onyx's line was at 13.5. See, it opened at 13.5. Captain Crush ain't lying to you. Tell me when I'm telling lies. It ain't gonna happen. It's because they're ranked 4th against points allowed. But you know what? I don't buy that, because I watched Zubac drop 33, Sengun 28, Turner 15, Edie's Ice Cream 13. I honestly think that Onyeka on Black Friday can get it done. But that's up for you to decide, comment guy. We'll do slip construction on the live streams today. I see a couple other wagons on here that I like in monster matchups. But I'm going to leave you guys with this, because this guy broke so many hearts. If you know who I'm about to talk about, he broke everybody's heart last time he played. It was either Friday. Today's Friday. It was either Wednesday or Tuesday. He broke everybody's heart. If you know who it is, let me know in the comments below. No cheating. But I'm going to tell you right now, do you give up? No, it's not LaMelo Ball, even though it was him. I'm talking about Con Knipple, and his line was at 16.5 earlier. I locked it in. I personally want nothing to do with this poverty franchise, because they're absolute poverty, top to bottom. The Charlotte Hornets, they ain't it. However, when we're playing against Chicago, if you take Giddey or Kobe White, you're going to want a run back. And the run back is either going to be Con Knipple, Brandon Miller, or Lacello, or Bridges. And I think you can go right back to the man that shot 1 for 9, 14.5 points. I think it's crispy. I think it's fine. If he wasn't a banned franchise, I would be harping on him more. But because the franchise is banned, okay, I'm not. However, he's not popular today, and he just sold everyone. That is why I'm going back to the well. Look at the points allowed, ranked 21st, and look at against small forward. They're ranked 19th. I can get down with that. I'm fine with that. And if you want to take Nurkic tonight, centers, and that is that, comment guy. Now, normally I'd head over to ParlayPlay or Onyx and build a slip, but unfortunately, I don't have time to do that right now. I got to edit this video and get it out. It's already late. I'm running late. Once I finish this video, edit it, I got to run out, get stuff for my wife. Then I got to come back, do the live stream Flex Friday. I got family in town. It's all this, guys. I'm sorry. Here's the salute. Don't forget about that Black Friday sale. It expires tomorrow. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's grow.